And here we go again. I was looking forward to Kingdom Come Deliverance too, but now this happens, and I don't exactly know what to think. Now, honestly, there is a chance that this is a bunch of nothing. This is just overblown because, we are kind of on the guard for things like this happening because we have been burned too many times. There is a chance this is nothing, but, it's better to know about this stuff early on.
So as you guys are aware, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the game that everybody's looking forward to right now. A lot of people are talking about this game, and rightfully so. The developers come off as very based for the most part, or at least seem grounded in reality, and people are loving the idea of what this game represents. However, there is a recent rumor that has been essentially confirmed to be true that the game has been banned in Saudi Arabia. Now, people are asking, why the
Okay. A lot of things get banned in Saudi Arabia, and a lot of things fall from roofs in Saudi Arabia. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad thing.
hell was this game banned in Saudi Arabia? Well, when you go a little bit further and dig a little bit, people are finding out that the reason why it was banned is for the reason why most of the games get banned over there, and that's for an unskippable gay cutscene.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is apparently going to feature gay cutscenes, whether it's prominent or whether it's little bit. Who really knows? We don't know. We haven't played the game. But ultimately, it's going to feature a gay cutscene that is rumored to be over 1 minute long, and it's unskippable, meaning you are forced to watch it. And Saudi Arabia, no.
Why? What? How did? I mean, okay, listen. This is a medieval type of thing, and sure, you can implement a cutscene like that, honestly. A cutscene like that, and then you have to hunt people or something like that. That seems okayish. But unskippable? That seems insane. That seems a lot insane. 1 minute unskippable? That sounds bad, honestly.
Oh, me gusta that shit. You know what I mean? They are not interested in that at all, and they have banned the game completely. When they reached out to the developer says, we are not going to censor our game, and they're not going to provide an alternate version. Thus, the
Uh,
game has gotten banned. So let's get into this article, guys, from Fandom Polls. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the
Yay!
video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, again, guys, I'm super excited for this game. I'm look very much forward to this game. I played the original, loved it. I am looking forward to this 100%. And the idea of a gay cutscene, again, I think we are absolutely starting to lose the plot here, or at least lose the idea. There is misconceptions that are going on right now, and I want people to understand something. When it comes to RPGs, especially RPGs, you could go way far back. There has been gay relationships in RPGs for the longest time. When it becomes a problem, for me anyway, and
Yeah, that's true. This is why I'm not instantaneously jumping to conclusions because, hey, if you're gonna make a role-play game, I honestly want all of these options to be there because that's what you kind of call role-play. Okay? I think it's funny that you kind of decide. One of the most hilarious things in games, in my opinion, is when you're like, okay, I'm gonna be nice to bro here because he's having a tough time because his family just got murdered by crazy coyote people or some shit like that, and you're nice to them, and turns out, oh shit, oh whoa, whoa, oh my, wait, I didn't know that's a romance option. What do you mean? I do think that's hilarious when that happens. It is it is definitely funny in my opinion. And if it's a role playing game, I honestly think that yeah, options like that should honestly even be in there because again, the more based the role play, the better. Even if you don't agree with them, just being gay in general is not a woke thing. It's just not. It's how it's handled, how it's put. This is where the problem starts with the unskippable part. That is the woke thing, okay? Having a gay cutscene, sure, why not? All of the middle time people were absolute crazy and did a lot of fucking shit like that. Okay, hey, in ancient Rome, loving a woman was considered gay because there were young boys to love, and that was not gay. So times change and whatnot, and times were wild back then. And again, the unskippable part is the true problem here, not anything else.
And I've made this very clear in many videos, is when the gay relationship or the fact of the gayness in general takes precedence over the story. You know what I mean? There are so many mangas that I've read that have gay characters in it that are great, well written characters and are highly respected in the anime community. When it comes to the Western studios, unfortunately, they don't treat them the same way. They end up being rainbow flag wielding.
Yeah, so there's these concepts. There is a person who's gay, and then there's gay who becomes a person. Completely different.
Fucking complete weirdos. They make their entire personality being gay. And that's where it becomes an issue for me. It's not the gay relationship itself because I don't care about that. They care more than I do about it. It is about the simple fact of how it's represented and how much it takes precedence over the story. If your entire personality is being gay, I am not interested. But if there's a gay cutscene between two well-written characters, as long as I'm not seeing some banging and clanging, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally.
I mean, if you want to skip it, that's fine. If it doesn't exist, that's fine. Even though, again, RPG, arguably there is a reason to actually have it.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see no gay banging and clanging, but still, at the end of the day, man, this game is going to most likely have a gay cutscene, and it seems like people are losing their mind over it. So it says Saudi Arabia news outlet VGA4A reported on X, urgent and official. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 banned in Saudi Arabia due to unskippable gay scenes in story mode. Now, this has got a lot of people questioning what is happening, right? Because now, unfortunately, due to pattern recognition, which is something I talk about all the time, these
Yeah, this is a red flag, obviously.
developers are being questioned. And you know what? Rightfully so. They should at least be questioned to an extent to find out how much of this is
True.
actually in the game and what's the relevance to it without, spoiling the game or anything.
Yeah, because again, Saudi Arabia, if you can just be gay, Saudi Arabia is probably gonna ban the game anyway. So there is a lot
Like that.
for
But then it
this.
says in an article on the outlet's website, it stated the following. It seems that the picture has become clear now, as the fate of the game will be to be banned from publication in the region. The article added the game has been banned in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia because it contains an immoral scene that promotes hidden agendas in video games. Furthermore, it noted the source also indicated that the game developer refused to release a revised version specific to the region, which led to the ban decision. Now, this is a double-edged sword, okay? Because I respect developers more that do stuff like this, right? That put in gay cutscenes and whatnot. I respect them way more if they stand by their decision and they don't bend the knee to anybody asking for censorship, whether that's the right or the left. I respect them a lot more. It's the same thing here. It's a double-edged sword, but also you also have to kind of ask the question.
I don't know. I don't look at this as a censorship thing. If you submit, and this is literally, hey, do you want to have money or not? Question. This has nothing to do with that. I would bend the knee in this case. I would add a version that doesn't have it because I don't give a shit. I want the money.
Okay, so how much of this actually takes precedence? You know what I mean? You start to get worried due to pattern recognition from other games that when you start to find out, okay, there's gay cutscenes, there's this and that, you start to find out, oh, wow, this is not as based as I thought it was going to be. That's where people are probably at right now. They're a little bit worried over
Yep.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I don't really think you should be deep down, but I don't mind people asking questions. I think they have every right to do that. Another Saudi outlet, SaudiGamer.com, also reported Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been officially banned in Saudi Arabia, and the reason seems to be a sex scene between two people with no ability to cancel override the scene. As we've learned, it's more than a minute long. The developer does not appear to be working on a Middle Eastern version at this time. It says the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has not officially made any announcement regarding whether or not the game will be banned. The game's creative director has recently been catering to gamers who are opposed to wokeness, including homosexual acts, feminism, and transgenderism. Back in December, he humiliated BioWare by comparing Kingdom Come Deliverance to Dragon Age of Elgard. He wrote on X, wow, 7-year-old game versus recent release. A month later, he made an appearance on Vox News YouTube channel.
Oh, I know that. I remember that tweet. That's good.
Where he claimed that developers are afraid of being criticized by Asmongold, a critical drinker. A translation done by Reddit user Parazak reads, listen, I've heard that they're big developers companies really scared of hate tubers, let's say. The kind of guys who started criticizing Critical Drinker, Asmongold, and others who started criticizing big companies. He continued, and I thought it was so niche. Okay, he's Asmongold. He's got a few million followers. His videos have some impact.
By the way, this is not really afraid. They're not really afraid of channels that criticize per se, but in this case, they are more afraid of size because they still think that size matters. That size is the one that the one thing that determines a lot of things. I don't know how these people can actually be so out of touch with reality, but I mean, here we are.
But it's definitely not what everybody is watching. Well, come to find out, it is, right? Now, at the end of the day, again, guys, I want to make it very clear. Just because the game has gay relationships in the game does not mean that the game is going to be woke. Okay, there should be some.
Listen, Hypno, you can say that as much as you want, but I'm gonna be finding the gayest thumbnail I can for this, and I already know what I'm gonna pick because that was my last thumbnail for Kingdom Come Deliverance. 10 out of 10, boys. Hey, the Witcher video with the naked Geralt actually won. People clicked on that more. What can I say? Maybe like the woke retards say, oh, woke shell. No. It's just shock factor purely at this point, honestly. Nothing else. But it's a factor, and it works, so, it is what it is. In any case, that was Hypnotic 10 out of 10. Bye!